Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake. I am, of course, the Black Shadow.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Yeah, folks. She never got kidnapped. But then where is she?
Alan, shh, baby.
Oh, there you are. Super.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman.
Huh?
I had to
Oh.
give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Well, we're alive.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Imagine not. Well, I suppose that's the good news, folks. We're alive. But this doesn't sound good. What did Hartman say? Been a patient of his for a while? What, so we imagined all this? This is a dream? Pretty real freaking dream. Christ almighty. What the hell's he had me on? Something fancy. Typewriter?
Good evening, Alan.
Huh?
Are you feeling better now?
Oh,
Feeling
Hartman.
calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave.
I love he's still got his
I
nose
understand
bandaged.
You're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Really, Hartman?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Cozy. I'll give you that, Hartman. Very cozy.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
What?
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot. so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Well, hold on a second here, Alan. Give me 1 second here. So he's saying that Alice is actually dead, right? Now, if we go with you, Wake, here, in that we go with the thought that Hartman is lying to us about this, what possible reason could he have for lying to us? What does this accomplish? I don't quite get it, Alan. I don't get it.
All in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Can it? Jeez, look at this place. Christ almighty. Cute. Quite a gaff you got here.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It's kind of weird.
Seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
It's generally not a
Alan,
good
what
sign.
I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
me.
build the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me.
You sure you
Once
are, Alan?
accept that,
I'm not
we can
seeing it.
begin the journey towards your recovery.
I just don't get what on earth. Why would Hartman be trying to
Let's go
lie? I don't get it. Why would he bother?
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Taxidermy, eh?
Scary, scary, scary.
Oh dear.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say.
Oh my
He
god.
works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but
Oi!
it does involve some
get him to the
small
head.
creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic method.
Is anyone actually
Okay.
currently paying any attention to Emerson here? Or Hartman, I should say? Because you probably shouldn't be.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
Yeah, I saw
You've been
that.
writing as a part of the therapy. As As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Is that so? Cauldron Lake Lodge. Pause and read. Pause and read. Engagement therapy trademark and its sister method, the flow trademark. Great. The dining room. Go on, guys, throw your jokes in. Get them in now. Hey! Don't I know those guys?
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Aren't those the guys from the diner?
Wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Huh.
They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Interesting. Here's the coconut guy, remember?
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Is that so, Hartman? Is that so?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a
Bloody hell.
requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Ow!
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
Valhalla.
All down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's
Message.
something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Is that a manuscript page you just gave me?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed.
Right.
Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used
Baba
us all,
Yaga?
taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
Huh?
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the dark.
These guys have clearly lost their damn minds.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy.
mean Zane and
you
co?
let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already
What are you
open,
talking
Frank.
about?
And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, God damn it.
So tired.
Very,
Built the farm
very
close to the
interesting.
lake. A place of power.
Very interesting
We had
indeed.
parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind, Andersons. I was trying to go out there.
That a hippie chick in the back of the head.
Don't know if there's a way out or not.
15 stitches of a
No.
concussion. Bob's
We're gonna leave him for now.
leukemia.
But I could have sworn, did he give us a, I think he gave us a, he gave us this.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Emil, eh? Interesting. Well, I guess we might as well look to make our way back to our room, because I don't think, not too sure we're going to be allowed to stay out very much anyways, particularly speaking. And who knows, maybe Hartman has a point. I mean, maybe we are just crazy. You know, if he says that perhaps doing all the writing might help with the therapy.
You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution, so they
So
can
maybe we should go and give it a try, perhaps. What's the worst that could happen?
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Cheers, Gorilla. Also, of course, doesn't bode to say we don't have any equipment right now. Well, I suppose let's go give it a try, folks. Whoa, what the?
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's
Wait,
hard to think.
here?
There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
What the hell happened in that cabin, folks? What the hell happened?
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
Suppose it makes some sense. Can we
The
use
generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
it? Oh. Well, guess there's not very much we can do with that then.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Ah. Or everyone else following me, eh? Well, let's give it a go.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down.
What the hell?
Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Is that those old guys down there?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
What the hell? What is going on down there?
Brothers, are ya? Not so weak now.
Hey.
Are we?
Manuscript page.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Huh. So Barry has come, is coming, or will come here. That was not a very well-worded sentence. Scratch that.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Oh my
Sinclair
god.
looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard.
Fucking hell.
As one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get
Holy
the key
shit.
to the office from Sinclair.
What the fuck did you guys just do to her? Damn.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Ah, they've got him locked in there.
Come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Bert.
You guys are pretty damn cool. We'll leave him for now. Let's get into Hartman's office, shall we? See what we can find in there. Hopefully there's no other people around or anything. That'd be awkward.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them.
Huh?
For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Alice?
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No.
These pictures.
Not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take me. Because it would lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no.
You've been buying these.
Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Does that mean that she brought us here just so that Hartman could get a hold of us? Huh. So yeah, look at all these paintings and everything that someone's been... They look awfully like taken, don't they?
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Mott and Hartman? Hartman is Mott's boss? Alan? I think I might be owing you an apology. That fucker. That fucker. Shit, now look who it is. It is, yeah, look, Hartman on the left and Mott on the right.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Son of a bitch. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Is that Emerson guy?
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity.
That's not Emerson.
They'll be looking for me. Oh,
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment.
Don't think that's her fault exactly. Well, you're gonna fucking die when I get a hold of you, Hartman. You are gonna die.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into...
Here he is.
One more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Uh-oh. Holy shit. Did he just... Oh boy.
On me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Well, folks, I believe that is where we're going to be ending this video. That son of a bitch Hartman. He's been playing us all along. Fucking got Mott to take us down, basically. But one bit doesn't quite make sense. That phone call with Alice. Was Alice on this as well? Or maybe Hartman was just using her. I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, folks, we don't want to be in the lodge here any longer. Next time, we GTFO.